Throughout an athlete's lifespan, there's a heavy focus on physical and technical development. However, when pressure mounts, it is often the mental fitness factor that can have the biggest impact on performance outcomes. This presentation is a literature review on the effects of mental skills training on sport performance. What is mental fitness? Mental fitness refers to an athlete's ability to optimally regulate thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and act in a purposeful and consistent manner while coping with the many demands placed on him or her. Being mentally tough is the increased ability to handle all types of stress, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional, in order to become a more effective competitor. As competitive youth sport continues to rise, more emphasis is being placed on developing skills and being successful. One of the key attributes often accredited for achieving athletic success is mental toughness. The purpose of this literature review is to determine the value of mental skills training among athletes and to investigate the growing body of literature on the effects of mental training techniques in competitive sports. In addition to defining mental toughness, researchers have analyzed and deciphered key variables that contribute to the development of mental toughness. Skills are learned through hard work and practice. So if mental toughness is a skill that can be learned, we should be able to improve sports performance through a mental skills training program. The mental training process typically involves these 4 steps. The first being education, which provides the foundational knowledge regarding mental fitness principles and strategies. Second is awareness, which is increasing an athlete's self-knowledge by helping them reflect on responses related to their best and less than best performance situations, experiences, and perspectives. Third is implementation by challenging athletes to apply newly acquired knowledge of performance principles, strategies, and self-knowledge in performance situations. And last, evaluation by inviting athletes and external observers to evaluate mental fitness capacities and identify key lessons that can be applied to future performances. Mental training programs have been a main focus of sports psychology for the past decade, with most of the research focusing on whether one skill or the use of a package approach was effective to improve athletic performance. Most mental training programs emphasize the development of psychological skills such as anxiety and stress management, imagery, relaxation and activation, goal setting, focusing, distraction control, self-talk, self-awareness and reflection, pre-competition and pre-performance planning, as well as confidence building. On to the literature on mental skills and sports performance. A study by Shirt and Golby, conducted in 2006, evaluated the effects of mental skills intervention program on competitive swimming performance. For the experimental groups, visualization, relaxation, concentration, and thought stopping was used as the 1-month intervention program. Their results revealed that there was a statistically significant improvement in the 200-meter events as measured by their overall swimming performance mean. In addition, a 1-month post-intervention revealed that participants continued to demonstrate the effectiveness of the mental skills acquired from the intervention and manifested them into continued improvements. A 2012 study by Saif Bakarhai and colleagues found that an imagery intervention implemented with elite soccer players improved passing skills compared to a control group. The aim of this study was to investigate the effects of imagery training on passing improvement in elite soccer players. 69 soccer players were randomly assigned the imagery or control groups. For the interventional group, participants completed an 8-week video-aided cognitive imagery program on how to make a perfect soccer pass. Results revealed that performance analysis through close video analysis showed that successful pass rate increased significantly in the intervention group compared to the control. In conclusion, current research suggests that a combination of two types of cognitive imagery training has a positive influence on soccer performance during real competitions. Continuing on with mental skills and sports performance, a study by Spino and Straub looked to determine if event rehearsal imagery and internal guided imagery with distractions resulted in improvements in the running performance of college students. Their experimental design used a Cooper's 12-minute walk and run test to measure running performance in a pre-test, post-test design. All experimental participants were taught physical and mental training techniques throughout the 8-week intervention period. Following the intervention, findings indicated that there was a statistically significant difference in running performance between all experimental groups. With their investigation, they found that mental training, when coupled with physical practice, resulted in enhanced sports performance. In 2014, Mohammed and colleagues looked to compare psychological skills of elite and non-elite volleyball players. A psychological skills assessment questionnaire consisting of 60 questions measured 6 psychological skills. These included motivation, concentration, self-confidence, mental energy level regulation, imagery, and goal selection was used for scoring. Their results showed that elite volleyball players, compared with non-elite ones, recorded higher scores at all levels of mental skills. In addition, their findings showed that psychological skills play a more important role in reaching the peak fitness in volleyball players. Employing a combination of intervention techniques has been shown to be particularly effective. For example, a 2003 study conducted by Thelwell and Greenlease found that mental skills training improved performance times among 4 triathletes. Their study examined the effects of a mental skills training package on competitive triathlon performance and evaluated the utilization and impacts of the mental skills during performance. Mental skills training package simply means that the intervention uses more than one mental skills technique for sports performance. The 4 participants in this study competed against each other on 10 occasions in a single subject, multiple baseline across individuals' design. This was used to evaluate an intervention package including goal setting, relaxation, imagery, and self-talk. Their results indicated that the mental skills package was effective in enhancing all participants' competitive triathlon performance and the usage of mental skills from baseline to intervention phases. The previous studies have shown that mental skills training programs are beneficial to athletes in terms of performance. It can also be hypothesized that there are some benefits that the programs are providing to the athlete's mindset. Therefore, more research is warranted. The acquisition of mental fitness is a dynamic process that fluctuates depending on the time and effort put towards developing the mental skills and attributes and the athlete's openness to self-learning and reflecting on competitive experiences. In order to provide athletes with the opportunity to reach their personal performance potential, it is imperative that mental fitness be incorporated through long-term development. Mental toughness has been acknowledged as one of the most important psychological characteristics an athlete can possess in order to achieve athletic success. Therefore, numerous attempts have been made to try and define mental toughness. Although there are some differences among definitions, the concepts are typically very similar. and refer to the general ability to cope with the many demands of sport better than your opponents. A review of the research literature has also revealed support for the belief that mental toughness can be developed. In summary, it is clear that mental training, when done well, has the potential to enhance the performance of athletes in a wide variety of sports. Literature revealed that mental skills training is not a uniform standard. Therefore, it is essential that the methodology of these training interventions be sport-specific as well as individualized. Athletes and coaches are gradually realizing the importance of psychological factors in sports performance and sports performance outcomes. This comes with the development of various self-constructs such as self-confidence, commitment, composure, motivation, positive mindset, emotional control, and the ability to manage stress and anxiety. That being said, literature supports that mental training development, when coupled with physical practice, enhances sport performance. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great summer.